Hello viewers, my name is Bimal Chandra Das, Professor of Accounting, Government Tulan College, Narmes, Bangladesh. There is a very important element in standard costing, that is standard quantity of raw material. Today I will show you how to calculate standard quantity of raw material allowed for actual output in 6 different situations. By and large, there are two methods of calculating standard quantity allowed for actual output. One is when standard quantity is given for a single unit of product, and the other is when standard quantity given for a batch of product or for a mix of product or for a group of product. So these are 6 different situations where standard quantity of raw material is calculated for actual output by and large by two methods. First, when standard quantity of only one type of raw material is given for a single unit of product. The formula for standard quantity allowed for actual output is standard input of raw material per unit of product into actual output. Here standard input of raw material per unit of product is 5 kg and actual output was 400 units. So standard quantity of raw materials allowed for actual output is 2000 kg. This is the standard quantity of raw materials allowed for actual output. This is done when standard input of raw material per unit of product is given. Okay. Next, when standard quantity of only one type of raw material is given for a batch of products. In the previous problem, that was a single unit of product. Now for a batch of products, the formula is for standard quantity allowed for actual output, standard input per batch divided by standard output per batch into actual output. Here standard input per batch 100 kg and standard output per batch 75 kg. Actual output was 1,50,000 kg. So standard quantity allowed for actual output will be 100 divided by 75. 100, that means standard input per batch, and 75 is standard output per batch, and multiplied by actual output, that is 1,50,000. So standard quantity allowed for actual output is 2 lakh. Here is another situation when standard quantity of 2 or 3 types of raw material are given for a single unit of product. Here material A, B, C. Material A need 5 kg, material B 3 kg, material C 2 kg for a unit of product to be produced. And total actual output was 250 units. So the straightforward formula is standard input of raw material per unit of product multiplied by actual output. Here is a mix of raw materials A, B, and C. We calculate separately. Material A 250 kg of raw output at the rate of 5 kg, at the rate of 3 kg, B at the rate of 2 kg, C. So standard input of raw material per unit of product into actual output equal to standard quantity allowed for actual output. That is metal A 1250 kg, metal B 750 kg, and metal C 500 kg. This is a straightforward formula. The standard input and actual output. Standard input is given for each unit of product. Now, when standard quantity of 2 or 3 types of raw material are given for a batch of product. Here is a batch of product. In the previous problem was a single unit of product. Now a batch of product. But here is a mix of two inputs, metal A and metal B. Material A needed 1000 liters to produce 8000 liters of product X, and material B is needed 2000 liters to produce 8000 units of product. So actual output was 10,000 units. The formula will be standard quantity allowed for actual output, standard input for every material, that is 1000 and 2000 for A and B respectively, and total standard output of a batch, that was 8000 units of product, that is produced from 1000 liter of A and 2000 liter of B. So input divided by output, standard input divided by standard output multiplied by actual output. Actual output was 10,000. So standard quantity for material A 1250 unit and material B 2500 unit. Here is another situation where standard quantity of 2 or 3 types of raw material are given for a batch of product if normal loss is adjusted with standard output. Here there is normal loss and this is adjusted with standard output. Standard output of a mix is 1000 kg, but standard output input for X, Y, Z was 1100 kg. So there is a normal loss of 100 kg. And from 1100 kg of material mix, a batch of product is produced 1000 kg. And actually 20,200 kg were produced. So the formula will be the same as before. The formula is standard input per batch divided by standard output of a mix into actual output. Here standard input was 550, 250 and 350 for X, Y and Z. Standard output was 1000 kg and actual output was 22,200 kg. Putting the figures, we get 11,110, 5,050 and 6,060. These are standard quantity allowed for actual output to produce 22,200 kg. Here is another problem. When standard quantity of 2 or 3 types of raw material are given for a batch of product, if normal loss is not adjusted. In the previous one, the normal loss was adjusted. Here, normal loss is not adjusted with standard output. The mix 550 kg, 30 kg, 40 kg for A, B, and C. And normal loss is 10%. From the inputs, 7,500 kg were produced. So here standard output will be 50 plus 30 plus 40 kg less 10% thereof, that is 108 kg. From a standard mix, standard output is 108 kg excluding normal loss. So standard quantity allowed for actual output will be standard input per batch, that is 50, 30, 40 for A, B, and C respectively. Standard output of a mix is per batch 108 standard output per batch, and actual output was 7,500. So standard quantity, these are the standard quantity allowed for actual output. That's all for today. Thank you. Goodbye. Stay safe.